Was now the QR code? I do remember that you guys were talking about that on one of your previous interviews. That was quite an intense thing you had to code, right? Like it wasn't something. It's amazing that you could even get that to do anything on an Atari. So what happened there? Like, was that something that it was planned the whole time, and was there a backup plan if it didn't work?
Dave, tell them how easy it was.
Yeah, it's easy, yeah.
Explain the polynomial, I think, that you used.
Well, the fact is, the idea popped into my head, and I said, this is pretty cool. It's kind of a merging of the old and the new.
Right.
If I can put a QR code on the screen of an Atari 2600, you can point your smartphone at it and connect for various reasons. As you know, you can actually get online help at any part of the game by just hitting Game Select and pointing your smartphone at the QR code that's on the screen. You can also register the game from the title page by just pushing the joystick left, and then you can submit your score. Now, the thing about registering the game is right now, every game has been sold through audacitygames.com, and we auto-register it. So you're already registered. You don't need to do that. But at some point, when these games are selling in retro gaming stores, you'll buy the game, take it home, and register it using the QR code. But anyway, so I got into my head that we're going to try to do a QR code, so I started studying them. And yes, creating a QR code on the Atari 2600 was the single hardest thing I've ever done on an 8-bit microprocessor. QR code has a built-in Reed-Solomon error correction system. And to calculate the Reed-Solomon code, you have to perform a 22-term polynomial divide, which is something pretty easily done in JavaScript or in C, C++, C#. In fact, you can just download it off of Stack Overflow or whatever, and you can create your own QR code. But I challenge anyone to try to do that on an 8-bit microprocessor.
It's never been done on an Atari.
Yeah.
It's not something you just download the code somewhere.
No.
And is that something that, like, now that you've created it for Circus Convoy, is it the same? It's like you just use that over and over again, or do you have to like recreate every single time for every game? Like, is it something that's very special to the game itself, or is it just now I've cracked the code, I can use it?
Well, I mean, now that I've written code that can generate that difficult thing, I can reuse that code in every version. And it's our intention that every Audacity game is going to have certain things. We're going to have an elapsed timer running in every game for speed running. We're going to have the QR codes in every game. Things like that we've already created for Circus Convoy. We're in the process of working on getting them into Casey's Gold.
Right.
And that would go better, except Dan's busy answering all of your questions by email.
Stop writing me. No.
And targeting and other stuff. But so every Audacity game is going to have some of those things. And it's not a matter of rewriting exactly. It's adapting.
Right.